Hey everyone, and I want to say welcome back to my YouTube. And this one's an exciting one. Well, to be fair, they're all exciting, but this is particularly exciting because I am going to do a 3-part series on my road trip to Olympia. And I'm going to break it down. And today I'm going to show you what I do specifically to get ready in terms of my fitness routine and weight training. Because as you know, in my category, we have a lot to cover. Our body has to be a figure physique, which is 30% of our mark. I think I mentioned this several times. And the routine is 70% of our mark, which is a lot. So we need to make sure that our training for weights not only covers our body for the rules and criteria of figure, it also gets me strong and the right amount of strength to get me through my fitness routine, as well as endurance, because that is super important. And we do get marked for our endurance, how smooth our transitions are in our routine, and how well we execute the mandatory skills. So the mandatory skills, I will go through that one more time. Unlike what people think, you don't have to backflip. It's not in the rules. And there are many successful fitness competitors who do not do any sort of backflips, or I should say gymnastic skills. So the mandatory skills in my category is actually a high kick, it is a side split, it is a straddle hold, and a press up of any kind. So when I do these skills, see if you can spot them. I'm about to show you it's going to be one of my workouts that I do. So I break down my workouts as in weight training specific to the skills I have to do in my routine. And the skills in my routine requires me to do a lot of explosive, powerful moves. So I have devised a way of getting my endurance ready, as well as the weight training, and as well as my routine in one. And the way my day is broken down is I work out 3 times a day. Now, you're probably going to be like, what? It's not that bad. It is very intense, but they're normally around half an hour to 45 minutes each workout, and then that is it. It also means I don't have to do any extra cardio, which is super exciting. And I do walk. I've mentioned this before, but I walk because it makes me feel better, but it's not necessary. And I also love walking. It makes me visualize. I get to think about my day and just get myself in a very positive mindset, especially when I'm training myself as well as my clients. And this season is huge because I am not only getting ready for Olympia, I have my clients competing as well. But they absolutely love it. They love the fact that I am leading the way, and I am doing what they're doing. So we are in it together, as I always say. And I absolutely love my team and what we do. And if I can be the driving force for that, that is all I want. And the reason why I did pick this journey was to do that, to help others to become the best version of themselves, including myself. So anyways, let's get into the workout. But first of all, I've got to have my tea. I love tea, sorry. A bit hot, but it's banging. And now I need to get my hair done. So let's get that cranking. This is a process. So I basically just twist it around like this. Nice and tight. It might look a bit lopsided at first, but who cares? As long as it's tight. I think that's okay. Hairband number 2. And the aim is to not look like Marge Simpson. But, you know, sometimes these buns don't go right. I have better bun days. So there you go, voila. And I need to then put on my wrist supports. These are super important for me anyways. If you know my backstory, I know some of you do, and I'm very impressed, I have to say. I fractured my ankle in 2 places, and I also tore ligaments in my other ankle when I did cheerleading. So I stopped doing cheerleading 2015, so I did that from 2010 to 2015. And then I was in ankle braces for a very long time. Then in 2022, just before Chicago Pro, I fractured my wrist and then developed this weird ganglion, like this big hump, I should say, which I squashed. But that was by accident. I wasn't meant to squash it. I was meant to go get it drained. But anyways, life worked itself out. But to this day, my wrist became quite weak. So I wear my wrist guards. I also wear ankle supports when I do train. However, I'm trying to build up the strength of my ankles, so I only wear them when I'm doing extremely high impact. And on show day, I will wear them as well for extra precaution. For now, I'm just gonna wear these. And it's been going really well, actually. So, first part, I always start my day with a HIIT workout, and it's specific to my routine. So I'm gonna show you that. And then I also have a specific weight training that I do specific to my routine. Later on, I then do normally my gymnastic skills or full outs. So I do full out routines 3 times a week, and the other 3 times, because I have a rest day, I do my skills. So today you'll see a bit of my skills that I'll do after this workout, and then later on I actually do my weight training. Again, it's specific to what I need in the figure physique round, and also it does cover what I need in my routine because I am supersetting everything. I do not have much rest, and that also got me very strong and ready for my endurance. So here we go. Okay, so that was my first HIIT workout that I do. So I do my HIIT 6 times a week, every morning without fail. And I do have 2 variations of it, but this was one of them. And this one, I do 3 rounds of all the skills that you saw. And the focus is on quality, so my rest depends on when I've recovered. It could be 30 seconds, it could be 2 minutes. But the focus is to get every rep in and execute it to the best of my ability and not to rush the process. And to also do it in a row. So that's what's going to build up my endurance. And yeah, so that's that part. And now I'm going to go on to the weight section of it, which is to build up my explosiveness and power with the weights. Right, so this part of my workout is the weight section, and I am going to be doing a back squat, a deadlift, and an overhead press. So my rest time is very short, trying to build up endurance. It's intense, so we're trying to keep the intensity. All the reps is time under tension, so I'm trying to not pause. And we are also working in a hypertrophic manner as well. So it's going to be 12 to 15 reps. And the whole point is to have some sort of explosiveness in the reps as well. Also focusing on, so there's a lot of focus on quality reps as well. So I'm not going to try and do as many as I can and skip on the form and technique as well, because this will all contribute to A, how my physique will look on stage, how round and full as well as conditioning, and also will build up my endurance for my fitness routine. So I'm not actually lifting heavy for this. Again, I'm doing enough so that I can do several reps. So for example, you probably see me lift way more than this on a back squat. But at this point in time, I am in a deficit and I just want to feel the burn, the tension. So I will pick a weight that gets me to that point, but I'm not going to go completely ham so that I have enough energy to finish the day well and I don't get injured. We don't want that happening again. Catch my breath. And that is the workout complete. Workout 1 of the day. I am now going to go on to my skills, but I will show you that part in section 2. And yeah, feeling good, feeling energized for the day. Love starting my day this way. And if you have any questions or any topics you'd like me to cover on this journey, please comment. And remember to subscribe, and like and tune in to my next episode.